Hallo, welkom bij deze aflevering van Medium Cherry Rose van View.nl. Ik ben nu in het hotel in Amsterdam en ik heb zometeen een gesprek met Almine. En Almine is een hele bijzondere vrouw uit Amerika. Zij heeft namelijk hele goede krachten. Zij staat in direct contact met hele grote groepen aartsengelen en met hele oude beschavingen zoals Atlantis en Lemurië. Nou, ik ben heel erg benieuwd. Almine, you are described as the greatest mystic of the world. Can you tell me in some few words why is that so?
Why it is so
Yes.
is the cutting edge information that we are able to receive. Incredible tools for humanity, but I will just preface that by saying that my students and I hold hands. So it's like mountain climbers going up the mountain. It's not necessarily that the first mountain climber is the most important. Each one has a part to play. It's just that they're taking the lead.
And you're the one who's taking the lead?
Yes, I am.
Yeah? And you like it to do it?
Oh,
Or it's
my
your
sister,
mission to do it?
It is an incredible experience because every day new tools, new information, new insights come in. I learn so much. Every retreat that we do is brand new information. So great learning experience for me.
And you are doing this your whole life now?
No, it took me completely by surprise. I was working in shamanic work, training small groups of apprentices, mostly in the wilderness areas in America. And suddenly, on the 5th of January, a series of tremendous visions began. And I was called before a being and told that this is the embodiment of the infinite, that it was time to gather, many terms we use, gather my firstborn, gather the pillars of my temple, gather the major light workers of the earth so they can remember who they are. And at the time I didn't understand the question very well. Who were these people I was gathering? Only years later, as I started to get more understanding from the records I was asked to translate, did I realize that some of the major light workers on Earth are indeed a completely different species. Their DNA is different.
Okay.
And those are the ones that I've been working with since then.
And when is since then?
It started, the visions went on through January.
Yeah, which year?
2005.
Okay.
And on the 1st of February, after an entire night of visions and instructions, on the 1st of February, my mission completely changed.
Okay. You combine it with your normal job, or you're also a housewife, you're a mother?
I'm a single mother. I adopted my beautiful little girl. She's from the Plains Cree Native American tribe, and she's been, with me now for 12 years. She's just turned 12. So very much make time each day for her. My work weeks are between 90 to 100 hours a week, but there just is no fatigue. And there's about 4 to 5 hours that's not in this realm every day. And the ability to move between realms has grown a lot during these years.
Okay, that's good, nice. They also told me that I could ask you anything about any object of subjects, what you call it. So can you tell me something about the lost civilization of Atlantis?
Certainly.
Yes?
There are 3 civilizations that are lost to us.
Right.
And each one of them is to bring a set of records. The Atlantean information that I received gave us a clock, it gave us their alphabet, it gave us their language. It's in one of my books, Secrets of the Hidden Realms. But we are just beginning to receive Atlantis's full force of its records. The hidden earth is after that, that's the hollow earth. Yes. But from now till approximately November, I believe, I will be translating Atlantean scrolls, Atlantean tablets. The last year has been Lemurian. Lemuria has given us the information on immortality, how to overcome death and aging, and oh my gosh, what a body of information. The Atlantean records, all that I know so far, because it just began, is that they are giving us the high form of shamanism. And they're also giving us a high form of angelic interaction and a new form of alchemy. So I'm waiting as much as you are. You know, this would be an exciting adventure. I've just begun.
Yeah, you are just begun. With the other people, how do they fit in?
With Atlantis specifically,
yes. or Lemuria, or whatever?
Yes. My sister, these civilizations represent something. First of all, Lemuria represents the science of immortality. It is the feminine. And then Atlantis is the masculine component. And it represents something entirely different again, which is the science of peace. It balances polarity. It is our source of healing a life of duality. The inner earth is the neutral pole. It is both feminine and masculine.
Yes, okay.
It brings the science of compassion. When this material is translated, whether somebody reads it or not, it actually blesses all of humanity, because it's placed in the collective consciousness of all, especially the high light workers that your show and your material targets. So they will change automatically. It makes change more graceful. Many huge catastrophes have been prevented.
Yes.
So that's one way to look at it. The other way to look at it is that it helps with the only knowledge anyone can ever gain, which is self-knowledge. We are a being as vast as the cosmos, having a human experience. And we are therefore all things. But everything we search to know about is really ourselves. And so when this comes in, memories suddenly awaken for people. They understand why certain things are in their life, because they remember. So it opens our memories and it opens our understanding. And it also brings graceful change to everybody.
Almine, I've got here a tablet of the archangels, and this is a prophecy for 2011.
Yes.
Can you tell us what is going on then?
Certainly. And when I translate the tablets, which, as I've said, we can photograph them interdimensionally. And if folks want to go to the interdimensionalphotos.com, they can see some of these tablets hanging in the air. They hang in the air in front of me.
Yeah, really?
They didn't used to. I used to have to go to the library out of body and then sit and transcribe. But now they come to me and they hang there. And we have thousands of transcriptions like this that I've done since the beginning of December 2006. So first I copy the letters.
Yes.
Then as I copy them, I hear the language. This set of records was included in what's called Hai Hamakda, which is a Lemurian body of records. However, it's not in the Lemurian language. The Lemurian language, if you want to, I can say a few sentences. You will see it has no R's, it has no F's, no W's. The angels have a different language, and this is written in angelic. So I'll tell you how both sounds. The Lemurian language, if we want to say, for example, that this is a prophecy, let me say it and I'll just translate it. Ishkiach kunech kevea kia namasach, bishpa kuki kine sevech, great and glorious, the leveraging, the alchemical transformation that will take place on this planet during what you think of as your calendar year, because many have fear in their hearts for the year after that, but the Earth's consciousness shall be lifted above the catastrophes. That's the Lemurian. So the angelic language, which this is like this, and I will read what is here.
Okay.
Pere ikrechne sarach kanasuch, besh belech kravi tranach, mesevech kinikia karuk, silech eshkretne, bilusparuk, perekere echne varuk tana. Histava, pirkraruk, nenesevich karach nasut, ilish echkreneves, varuch net verek atra, misavach, bilesh ustrech, karuch nasech, esevech kanavataines, ushkelech istrabanek bu uklu urek neves, kranuch veres astava. It is saying,
Isn't it beautiful?
It's
a total different
totally
timbre.
different.
Yes.
Yes. This is saying that we have had 300 orders of archangels.
Sorry, 300?
300 orders of archangels.
Yes.
That means there's groups of angels, 300 groups. They are saying that we have an infantile, like a child, is our understanding about the angelic realms, that this is about to change. From the ancient, they call it the Red Land, which is, the Red Land is what they refer to as Atlantis. They are saying from Atlantis will come the great book of angels, which I wrote this prophecy about 10 days ago, and yesterday I started to translate that book. It did indeed come. Within hours after finishing the last of the trilogy of Lemurian records of the High Hamakdah, within hours it started to come. And I said, whoa, wait, but once I was on the airplane coming to Amsterdam, I could do it.
Yes, but this prophecy is only for you then?
No, second part is for the planet. The second part says that in 2011, life will change. First it will start with just a few. But what they shall do is sing the song of existence with themselves, and it will break the bondage of man. And that which is to come shall no longer be as a future.
Okay. And that is going to happen in 2011?
Yes.
So right now, it's starting already?
It has begun.
It has begun already?
Yes.
And what do you see for 2012 then?
My sister, a more sane way of life. People have asked me, do you think that our finances will return to normal again? And I have answered them to say it was completely abnormal. We have been living on such debt that has been a place of powerlessness. When you always owe somebody else, you are in a place of powerlessness. It is not normal for us not to own the clothes on our back, the cars we drive, the houses that we are in. There is a reshuffling that is happening. It will continue during 2012. But it is bringing us to a place where there is bartering. People are bartering for one another. There is a place with more self-sufficiency. There is a place, even if the road is through bankruptcy, to taking back the power that we have been lured into giving to credit card companies. But it is a more sane life where you don't go on expensive vacations, but the family camps out. It doesn't cost any money. So much more enriching experience for our young people to actually be exposed to nature. I do not see any of these major catastrophes. I know that our weather has been very disturbing. Part of it is the great shifts we have made, because weather will mimic when consciousness changes very rapidly. If it is wind related, it's because there is a change of mental awareness. If it is flooding, it's because frozen emotions are allowed to actually flow out. So I would believe that we will see slightly less weather-related issues in 2012. There will still be some, but it won't be as incredibly hostile as we've had in the last 2 years.
Almine, I thank you very much for your nice words for today, and I enjoyed it, and it was I learned a lot of it, and I thank you very much, and I hope you can do a lot.
Thank you, my sister.
And I hope you can do a lot of good things for all mankind, because that's your mission, huh?
And yours.
Okay.
Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity.